I just watched an old video of mine and I was so into binge. It's crazy. I leave it here. I will not get rid of that video because I think it's useful. I'm not saying I wasn't right into saying what I said, but I was so deep into the cycle of restriction and then overfueling and then restriction. And I was depriving myself of everything so much because I thought, oh, water weight, the number, everything. And then I thought, oh no, it's because I didn't focus on my self-concept enough. I was just, I don't want to be too explicit because I fear YouTube will do something to the video. But I was just in desperate need of fueling my body. I was just a car without gasoline, and it's crazy. I started my recovery 6 days ago. I learned so much. For real, I'm not that healed yet, but I learned so much. It's crazy. And right now, to the girl who said, "Oh, I gotta remove mozzarella from my pizza," because I'm here to tell her that what she wanted was to feel like she is valid, feel like she is accomplished, feel like she is safe, feel like she is in a happy place. She thought that having a lower number on the scale would save her from her pain, from her binge, would help her with the money. She thought that changing her figure would help her. No, it doesn't. Focusing that much and consuming so little fuel was literally the worst thing she could have ever done. I'm here to tell her that she is right now recovering, having everything. She is feeling good. She lowered her control over the fuel, and she is still the same number on the scale. It's not about numbers for real. It's more about learning how to feel safe with ourselves and with our brains, because that's what she feared. She thought, oh, I'm gonna lose control of myself because my mind and my body work against me, and I will go back to being bigger. What she didn't want was feel powerless, was to feel like she is not in control of her life. And unfortunately, in her life, FOOD has always been at the center because her family is EATING disorder coded, from using fuel emotionally to restricting fuel to over having fuel and then restricting to not having fuel. She was in a family where fuel is not fuel. It's not a source of enjoyment and of just fuel or of mindful consuming. No, it's just activation and triggering and fear and sadness and anger, and it's anything apart from peace. And she wanted peace. She wanted to be free to consume whatever she wants without feeling either the need to restrict or the need to overindulge. She wants to consume what she wants. She wants the freedom of choice. And I'm here to tell her it's possible to gain it. I'm gradually acquiring it, freedom of choice. It's not sudden. It takes time. It takes compassion. It takes to feel unsafe. It takes taking care of ourselves, of our mental health. It takes the skill to recognize the different cues. It takes some study, but it's possible. And when she says, oh, I'm portion controlling, sometimes you don't need portion control. Sometimes the issue is that you are controlling your portions. Sometimes you are in this cycle because you think you're not being good and your body and mind are working against you. No, they are trying to save you. If you restrict and then overdo, it's because you live in a scarcity mindset and your body perceives it, your mind knows it, and your body tells you, baby, okay, right now there is fuel. We can have fuel right now. Let's store as much fuel as possible because who knows when we are gonna be able to have fuel again. And that's what happens. It's not been 6 days since I started my recovery journey. It's been 6 days since I have been binge free. And as someone who quit smoking, and it's been more than 1 year, almost 2 years, binge has been the worst enemy I've ever had. Because it's not about quitting, it's about incorporating, it's about patience, it's about thinking about your whole life. Not because of fuel, but because of your approach to yourself, to your body, to your life, to your mind. to what you believe society desires from you, from things that society designed to sell, to be liked. So it's a lot. It has to do with what your friends do. It has to do right now with IBS and with gluten intolerance, because I have strong IBS because of my binge, and I'm super intolerant to gluten, almost celiac, not celiac, but close enough. So it's tough for these reasons, because right now my body really needs to be taken care of from both a physical and mental point of view, but there is a way out. What she wanted in the video was freedom. I'm achieving my freedom, and it's possible for you too to achieve freedom when it comes to FOOD. But the first step, everybody tells it, I've never believed it, but now I believe it. Trust me, the first step is to stop doing damage control, is to stop saying to yourself, you are gonna be good. You are already being good, because your body is saving you. Your body is saving you from starvation. So you are safe. Your body is being good with you. Do not practice damage control, because there is no damage. Do not use the scale. Do not try to associate your health and your safety with a number, because in the video where I crashed out because I had, I believe, some pizza, in that video I wasn't safe. I was in the cycle. In that video I was desperate. What I really wanted was to have whatever I want freely, and having whatever you want, it doesn't mean that you should have every single thing or anything. For choice for now, I'm not having fuel that is triggering, because I don't want to be triggered, and I don't want to feel bad with my body. I don't want to feel like crap. I don't want to be sick for weeks because of the food I eat. But I am able to choose freely, or more freely, even fuel that I find triggering. Yesterday and even the last week I had fuel that was triggering for me, but I decided I wanted it, and I decided that since I love it so much and I felt empty, I still felt like I could have it. I had it and I enjoyed it, and then I felt some triggering, it's like a wave arising of extreme intense need, extreme craving. I had this wave and I said, no, it's fine. I enjoyed this fuel to the last bit. I wanted it. Perfect. Love it. I have my own rituals when it comes to fuel, but I get to decide now that I don't want to be triggered by other fuel, because some fuel is just fuel that triggers, some fuel is just fuel that fuels, and some fuel is a triggering fuel that you get to enjoy in company, in special occasions, or even in your day-to-day life, but you love it so much, you're just there thinking, okay, I can have it again, I will have it again. There is no absolute never again. Remove the never again word from your vocabulary. And also, these foods I love, okay, I can have it today, I can have it tomorrow, there is no issue, nothing will end, it's not the end of the world, you are safe. And the binge wants you to be safe. If you're not safe, it gets activated. If you're safe, it quiets down. So I had my favorite FOOD, my favorite fuel. I had this wave because my body started to feel the pressure, the need to have more right now, because what if we are not having it again? Oh my gosh, but I still want to enjoy this taste. And I said, it's okay, it's done, the portion is done, you can have it more if you want. Know that your body will not feel good, we are not about to feel good. Know that you can have it whenever you want. But take a pause. We can have it, we are safe, this is enough. We enjoyed it enough. But do you want more? You can have more. And nothing happened. Now, as I said, there is fuel, I don't think it's worthy the wave, worthy the sacrifice of having to be present. There is food I choose not to have because it only triggers me. This is freedom of choice. I'm not scared. I know I could have a little bit of it with no panic. But I also know the reality is I would get triggered so much. It wouldn't be neutral for me right now. So I decide not to have it. Not forever, for now. Then in the future I will decide, will I want it in my house or not? Because this fuel that I only find triggering and that I don't want to have right now, I don't think I will want it in my house because I don't really like it that much. I had right now, in this exact moment, a super triggering event with the person who helped contributed more to my binge because I live with them still and I still work in the environment that is really I work for a fast food, so I had right now a sudden event. That person told me, oh, please have a bite of this, I really need you to take a bite, because they didn't want to take a bite because it's calories, but I should have it. But I have IBS, and even if I hadn't IBS, if I don't want something, I won't have it, and you have no right on my body and on me. I stand strong on my feet. I'm not triggered right now, I'm in peace. Before this event would really destroy me, and the very funny part is this person doesn't even know how much they are destroying me, because all they care is themselves and their FOOD. So you can imagine how life is going. But now I get to decide whether I want something or not. And when I decide not to have it, it's because I think it won't do me any good. There is no white or black in my life anymore. There is no I have to deprive, there is no I have to indulge, there is just balance. And as I said, there is still fuel that I find triggering, and the fuel I only find triggering and I want to avoid for now, I don't think I'll ever have it in my house because I don't really like it. There are fuels that I find triggering but I like, and I have ways to enjoy them in moderation right now, even though it's better for me to not keep anything in my house at all, just, portions outside. But there is fuel that is only triggering, and I'm deciding to avoid without feeling deprived or sad or desperate. So it's still freedom of choice. Maybe in the future I will be able to reintroduce them and to have them, I don't know, once in a while when I go out, but for now it's better I don't. But as I said, I don't feel deprived, I feel quite calm, and I think that being able to start this journey in this way, without pressure, without feeling bad, it's good. It's good for real. It's something I couldn't believe I would have ever achieved. So yeah, there is a way out. Let me know if you want to know a little bit more about my journey. I don't want to really talk too much about it because I'm still at the beginning. But if you want to know more about my point of view, let me know it down below. And I think this path is very personal, so what works for me may not be working for you. At first I thought that portion control would work for me. No, because what I want to achieve is freedom from thinking about FOOD. It's not about having everything every single time, it's about not caring about whether I have it or not. By the way, I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!